This is a demonstration of an integration between Tanium and Microsoft Azure Migrate for assessing the return on investment of migrating on-premise workloads to Azure. Cloud migration initiatives, moving on-premise server workloads to the cloud, are among the key priorities for most organizations. The prospect of cost optimization, enhanced security, and innovation with moving to the cloud makes it an attractive proposition. However, many organizations find it difficult to start their cloud migration journeys and answer the following questions. What is our expected return on investment and reduction in total cost of ownership by moving our on-premise server workloads to the cloud? We can't migrate everything at once. How should we prioritize which workloads to move first? What are the other value additions in the form of security and innovation that we can expect in moving to the cloud? Today, answers to these questions are often imprecise or require significant overhead in the form of deploying appliances and additional agents to track operational state and answer. Tanium and Azure Migrate have developed a solution to reduce this friction and accelerate customers' cloud migration journeys by enabling customers to make sound, data-driven decisions when it comes to migrating on-premise server workloads to Azure. Specifically, Azure Migrate and Tanium have developed a solution that delivers automated return on investment and total cost of ownership assessments for moving on-premise workloads to Azure. These assessments combine the real-time operational state of a customer's on-premise environment, as known by Tanium, with Azure Migrate's robust capabilities to quantify the economic impact of running workloads in Azure. Moreover, assessments that used to take weeks because of needing to deploy incremental infrastructure and appliances across the environment can now be accomplished in minutes. As a result, customers can understand their estimated savings by migrating workloads to Azure in near real time. Specifically, this includes an overall TCO comparison between running workloads on premises versus in Azure. Customers can go deeper by understanding the specific breakdown of cost savings by category, whether that's compute or storage, network costs, labor costs, etc. These cost savings are not only based on categories, but also Azure recommendations in terms of the savings option, the VM family, and the storage type. Lastly, it's important to note that these estimated savings are tailored to the customer based on their enterprise pricing and discounts that they have in place with Azure. This leads to customers getting a snapshot of cost savings that are specific to them, rather than a general cost savings assessment of moving workloads to Azure. Driving the total cost of ownership estimates is real-time operational data from Tanium about the on-premise servers within a customer's environment. Through the use of Tanium's single agent platform, customers can send the relevant endpoint data to Azure Migrate to inform the TCO and ROI assessments. This includes operating system information, disk, memory, CPU utilization, even granular information around disk IOPS and read and write operations. As with all things Tanium, this data will be collected live from all endpoints at the time that the customer wants to run an assessment, ensuring that all TCO ROI assessments are based on freshest and most accurate reflection of the customer's environment. Moreover, customers do not have to manually export and send this data to their Azure Migrate project. Within Tanium, customers can now configure Azure Migrate assessments. Specifically, customers can come in and configure their connection details to Azure, their project details, their configuration, including their discount percentage and their offer codes, as well as their savings options that they may have. And lastly, they can select specific or their entire group of servers that they want to assess. For example, customers may choose to assess all on-premise servers that belong to a specific business unit, or customers perhaps may choose to assess all servers that are in a particular geographical region, or those that must be migrated to a specific geographical region for data sovereignty purposes. In either case, customers have the flexibility to configure and target multiple assessments as per their need. Once configured, customers can run these assessments, and the real-time operational state of the endpoints and scope for the assessment will be shared with the Azure Migrate project for the ROI and TCO estimates. The status can be monitored within Tanium of the assessment as it's being run. Within minutes, once the assessment is complete, customers will have a direct link to their ROI and TCO results within their Azure Migrate project from within Tanium. As such, customers with a single click will be able to see their overall savings and as well as gauge their readiness on a server by server basis. This includes an understanding of which servers are ready with conditions, what the recommended Azure VM size is, etc. As a result, customers have a full unified workflow here of the operational state of their environment, feeding and managing a real-time ROI and TCO investment of migrating those specific workloads to Azure. No manual translation, no need for incremental agents, no need for additional infrastructure to assess this. Tanium's rich data can be used to inform the financial outcome or estimated financial outcome of migrating workloads to Azure. To summarize, Tanium and Azure Migrate, through this integrated solution, enable customers to seamlessly generate TCO and ROI assessments for moving their on-premise server workloads to Azure. By combining the comprehensive, rich, accurate, real-time data from Tanium to inform the migration opportunity and economic impact, customers can ensure that they have a precise estimate of TCO, ROI, and readiness without ever needing to install additional agents or assessment appliances that track operational state over time. As a result, customers can accelerate or jumpstart their cloud migration journeys and focus on achieving the savings promised.